vape, porn, alcohol, smoking. Like basically, as a society, we have a predator-prey relationship where companies prey upon individuals with the best science and technology possible and extract from them life for profit. And so first of all, the observation I'm saying is, hey, companies, stop being evil. Like don't use your powers to make people addicted, to make them, to take their life from them. And then two is, I don't want to blame people because I know it's easy for me to say this once I've been on the other side. So one, I'm just trying to say like, hey, this is fucked up. Right. Number two is I try to be a really positive role in people's lives to say like, if you're ambitious and you do want to make a whole bunch of money, for example, here's a playbook, right? Like the idea that you're better off working 18 hours a day and sleeping 4 is just scientifically wrong.
I got it.
Right. So like if you're going to work really hard, make sure you get 8 hours of sleep, make sure you do a little bit of exercise, eat well, but you're not going to be doing yourself a favor if you're eating trash, right? Not sleeping well and not working out. Like it makes your system, like for an engineer, it means like nobody wants to write shitty code. If you don't take care of yourself, you are shitty code. So like don't be shitty code and try to build life. And so those are the two things. But I want to be very clear, like I'm not blaming people. We just live in
I don't think it sounds like that.
We live in a fucked up society.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to call attention to the fact that like the system you're playing in is not a good one.
And it's heavily stacked against people, and especially if there's a lot of things where it is addiction based. It's like, oh, well, but they know there's so much information now of how to get you addicted down to the molecule, down to like the moment of what you're looking at on your phone. Yeah, that it really is a war. It's a battle for your preservation. It's like it used to be that the man had to wake up and he had to know where the predator was, where the apex predators are. Yeah, and now the apex predators are they're in our homes, they're in our hands, and it really is. It's still it's a battle, and that is a battle. It's like if you want to take it on, and then some days and moments and some people's lives are like, I don't really want to take that battle on, and that's kind of okay too. But I think knowing that the battle is there is pretty. At least makes it that all the cards are on the table. I saw that you did a social media fast, right?
Yeah, I did.
Take me through some of that. What was that like?
Yeah. So I love social media. I think it's so much fun. Like
we have great stuff on X. It's like you can't even scroll through X without finding something that's great from Bryan Johnson. And a lot of it's really great information too. Here's the post right. I did a 40-hour and then a 70-hour social media fast. I've come to believe that social media is pollution. Yeah.
So first of all, in watching your Netflix specials, like what I love about watching that is you can say anything. Right? Like the shit you talk about is so unhinged. Like literally there's like no bound. Maybe you've got material where you're like, probably shouldn't include that one, but like I couldn't detect it.
Oh yeah. Right? I like just saying shit. And so like, that's what you're supposed to be able to do.
Exactly. So like what I love about that is the elbow room you have, right? There's like, when you look at existence, you say like, my goal is to entertain you and I have all this open space. But then when people don't have that, when you don't have comedy as the outlet, and you're playing in society, people sit in a very narrow box. They feel like they can only say certain things. If they step outside that, they get punished by the tribe, right? Like for whatever reason. And so what I love about social media is it just has enabled me to create elbow room. Like I posted nudes of myself, like we did the the plasma transfers. Like we basically have done enough things. I did magic mushrooms on a live stream.
Yep, that's what really made me think, I really want to talk to this guy now because he's going into other realms.
Yeah.
And before we get into some of that, what were some of the findings from the social media fast, or do you think it was long enough to notice anything?
It was. Honestly, it was kind of life-changing. I did one fast that was 40 hours long, and then I did a second fast that was 70 hours long. And the science behind this is when you're engaged in social media, you basically have dopamine dysregulation, right? Like you're in this addiction state and you don't realize it, but it's actually creating all kinds of harm. And then you engage with social media to feel normal again. And then once you pull out of it and you have that break, you kind of you're out of the spell. You're not hypnotized anymore. And then you get to feel it for what it is. So now when I pull up the feed, it feels toxic. Like it feels like I've had a fast food meal, or like I'm in a room of secondhand smoke, or like it just feels so bad. And I guess that I pay attention to these feelings because over the past 5 years, I've been doing like hundreds of experiments to my body, like what things make my body rejuvenate and what things make my body die. So I have this intuition I've built. And now when I go into social media, it like literally feels like death. And so it's complicated though, because I love social media. I love to post. I love to play. I love to interact. But also when I get on, it's like, I'm like, nah, this is not good. So honestly, it's complicated. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, there's a thing I noticed if I've taken mushrooms before and you'll look at your phone, it's like, oh, get that away from me.
Yeah. You feel it, right?
Yes. It's like, oh, that's not real. That's that's the most unnatural thing. Like, what is that? It feels like a kryptonite. Or if I've done ayahuasca or been on ayahuasca and you're coming in and I see my phone or I'll get home and turn on the TV, I'm like, oh, get that thing away from me. That is something that's just resonating like something dark.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Like in those moments when you feel sober, it's like you can viscerally feel it.
Yeah.
But then once you get in there and you kind of play around for a while, you lose that sensitivity and you feel normal again. But yeah, I think, and so what's been resonating is I posted this on social. I said, because a lot of people think that social media is like a vice or like a bad habit. But I reframed it and said, actually, I think it's pollution. It's like microplastics or lead in the pipes or asbestos in the wall or like, lead in the gasoline. I think it really is like a societal pollution. It accumulates in the body. It creates low-grade inflammation. And I've been sharing this. So many people are like, I feel this. But the problem is you can't, like, telling someone to turn it off is like telling someone to not breathe coal smoke in London in the 19th century. You can't do it. Or like, like if there's water pollution, like the solution for water pollution in London in the 19th century was not to say don't drink water. It was like to filter the water.
Right.
So I think the solution here is like, I propose this, that if people could build AI to basically create a layer of protection between me and the internet, me and the social feed, extract out all the performative metrics, extract out all the garbage, all the slop, and like give me the goodness. But I want someone to like, it'd be cool if someone could build social media into a longevity therapy versus like, hey, actually having a cigarette.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like make it a long, slow fire that has like a mix of things.
Like help me when I engage with it. I want to feel good. I want to feel like I've drank like, lemon water and ginger.
Right. As opposed to like having a couple of Cokes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or you slam a bunch of energy drinks and.
Oh yeah. Dude, my friend keeps a 5-hour energy drink in his sock.
Yeah, I know. Like this is the thing, but there's like, right? People pound like 2 to 3 to 4 a day, like between 400 and 800 milligrams of caffeine, and they like on top of modafinil or something. So it's like,
and kids are doing it. Kids will get an energy drink before school. I'm like, what are you?
Yeah,
dude, your grades are bad.
Yeah.